Last week, I bought 7 acres of land in Claremont,
It's zone multifamily?
It's all multifamily assisted senior living. Assisted senior living.
That's your niche.
Is because each unit we charge $4,300 to $5,700 per month, because we are providing food and everything, right?
Correct. Yeah. Service.
And then caregiving, right? We have caregiving. Yeah. Then all that. Yeah.
There's a big demand for that. Yeah, no.
Conversation.
I need to learn that niche. I'm not too familiar with that niche, but I do see Class A multifamilies being built for 55 and overs all over Miami, and they're full.
They're are. Yep. Yeah, they are.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations on your deal today.
Thank you.
Big deal. That's awesome.
This is very exciting time in multifamily, guys. Everybody listening to us, if you're on the edge, whether you should get into it passively or actively, this is the time. 2022 is the time. I remember, Abiel, I was in a single family home like you, brother, and then duplex was my first duplex. I still own it, by the way. I make $600 cash flow per month, no mortgage, no nothing on the duplex. 15 years back, I bought it. Then I bought, 14 units for $180,000. That's my start. That's my humble start. And now we have 700 million. That's
incredible, man. That's awesome. Is the goal to hit the billion?
Oh, no, it's going to be billion. My 2 billion is another goal in this next 9 years, to be in just assisted living and memory care. 2 billion is my goal, which I'm going to do it. I know I'm going to do it, because all I need is $4 million for each project. That brings 4.5 million revenue per year. So I figured out the game, that.
You figured it out. And is the assisted living is Florida, is there particularly Florida more demand than any other states when it comes to that?
You're right. What has happened, is that with the demographical shift happening, a lot of people are moving from the cold places, right? Connecticut, all that, and Carolinas. Canada and all, and also New York. They're coming down to Florida, warmer state, and they're going to all over. Virginia, I'm building over there at 3 locations right now. Then we are coming to North Carolina, Texas, Arizona, St. Louis, all over the place. So it's going to be, every single state needs it, because what we are finding that seniors they want to go to warmer states, but they want to be near to their loved ones. They want to see the grandchildren and so forth. Like I just got a call today from Pennsylvania. People are asking me to build over there in the Prince George's County, because we have the whole structure. We could put from shovel to the real deal, all done in 8 months, everything done.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. System's already in place. The system's in place. Wow, that's incredible.
Let's get back to you, so where are you seeing this whole with the COVID happening? What's your prognosis on 2022? What do you think is going to happen?
If I don't see interest rates going up in 2022. I think that we're going to have a nice run in 2022.
I believe.
2023, that's a whole different story. I don't want to say anything about 2023, but I do feel confident 2022 is going to be a nice run for multifamilies. Interest rates are going to stay low. Real estate is going to be a very attractive asset class. But I do agree with you that there's still a lot of opportunities to build. I think that that's something that needs to happen overall as a nation. There's a lot of housing shortage, and I see it, and I see it all around. When you're in a business and you're in a space that you put a property on the market for rent, it doesn't matter. I live in Florida, but we have assets in Ohio and Tennessee. Everywhere there's such a demand for workforce housing. It's incredible. So when you're in that space, you're in the right business. You just got to figure out how to do more, how to create more value, how to give people beautiful communities to live in, I see a lot of, a lot of the distressed assets that we buy. I see, some syndicators are, have tenants living in conditions that they should not be living, but it gives us the opportunities for the other syndicator to come and create value and put beautiful places for people to live in. And I think if you do that, you're always going to be full. You're not going to have any issues.
You're so right, Abiel. This is, everybody needs roof over their head. Affordable housing is so much in demand right now. Actually, I just met with somebody this morning where we are building in Florida affordable housing, brother. So actually we should talk about, and then I just talked to another one, 480 multifamily units right on the coast of Florida. That's another project we are looking into. Yesterday, I had a call with another developer. Actually, I think they're a developer in Sarasota. We are looking over there, and then in
so
California, we are needing also workforce housing. So anybody's interested in, developments and things like that, reach out to me or brother Abiel, Abiel.
Thank you.
So let me ask you a question. What could you tell somebody who's on the tiptoeing? Should they get into real estate or not? What would you tell them? Yeah.
It's what is the reason why they're tiptoeing? I would say, it could be an intimidating process, depending where you come from. I mean, I always tell anyone, get your feet wet, jump into that duplex that got you going, or that triplex or the fourplex. I have friends that jumped into a 16-unit apartment building. But now the syndication business, when it's well ran by professionals like me and you, you could get into the business by investing with a professional. You don't have to do the daily. There's just so many ways for you to get involved in real estate. Pick and choose which is the one. Are you going to be an active? You want to be involved? Do you want to deal with that tenant phone call? Me personally, I wanted to go through that path because that was my bread and butter, real estate. But if you have your own career and you have your own business, working with the right syndicators will make you a lot of money. I've made some of my friends and family a lot of money. So if you could find the right partner, you guys share the same vision, maybe share the same asset class, partner up with a good syndicator, do a joint venture, however you structure it, get to know them. People like me and you will have information online, and others that are, in the business. So there's so many different ways that you could get involved without having to be so involved in the business.
So true, so true. I always ask my guests also, like, what books are they reading or what apps they are finding to make them the better entrepreneur? Share with us. Yeah.
Man, you know what? I just read a book. It's in Spanish, so let me see if I can translate. It's actually in English, but I did the audio book. It's the George Perez book. He's one of the biggest. Yeah, it's in Spanish is Sueños en Concreto. But it's the George Perez. He's one of the biggest developers in South Florida.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I know this is in Spanish too. I wanted to just say that. I was just lying over
I love, that's awesome to have it in Spanish.
You mentioned it, brother. So anybody who is in Spanish or anywhere in the world, you could really get the maximum out of this.
You know, Vinney, I haven't read your book, so I have to be honest with you, but I will catch up to that book. I haven't read your book, but that's a good book. But yeah, my recommendation, you asked me a recommendation, and that's the reason because I just finished it. And it's because I'm shifting and doing a portion of my business is coming to new construction and developing.
Yes.
Which is something that I saw that you've already evolved to.
Yes.
And I'm really excited about getting into new construction. I am terrified. I'm scared because I come from a different business. So I'm doing the same process that I did when I got into syndication. I'm absorbing and reading as much book about new construction developers. And eventually the next time me and you talk, I can tell you, Vinney, I built this 100 and something units, man.
I love it. We'll talk after this our interview. So how can people reach you, bro? Yeah.
I have my podcast. I have my own personal website. My email is abiel@abielballesteros.com. We'll drop a link in the bottom of your show. You can reach me on an email, give me a call, and especially if you're down here in South Florida, we could meet up and grab a bite.
Oh, that'll be amazing. So you live in Miami then?
I live in Miami.
Miami, yeah. Great
It's an amazing city. So much fun.
There, brother. Grant, have
yeah,
you
yeah.
met Grant Cardone or no?
No, man,
Not
you know what?
yet.
I haven't. He's very inspiring. He just closed what, a $700 million deal?
He's got 3 billion now. 3 billion. I know. I know.
This guy's an
You know,
animal.
I happened to be there last spring in Orlando. I was giving or talking as an interview, and Grant came by. I couldn't believe it. Grant Cardone. I said, Grant, how are you? Can I take a selfie? He took my phone literally, and we have a selfie together right
Yeah,
there.
he's a marketing genius.
He's a marketing genius. He really is.
Yeah.
You know, I really, I mean, you know, he used to be more abrasive, but he's calmed down. He's really showing the path.
Hey.
He's helping so many people. I'm very pleased about.
Yeah, he made syndication cool.
He does.
He made it cool.
And the, you know, cool and also very widespread. And he has great sound principles. That's a huge part, you know, to be able to do it.
Very true. Very true.
You know, thank you again, Abel. You know, we're going to kind of catch one more minute.
Thanks,
hey,
man.
guys, if you like these nuggets, remember to give us 5-star reviews on iTunes and give written reviews too, because that helps a lot for me to bring great content. Comment and like, and then tell us who are some other great guests if you're listening and you have a great podcast. Reach out to Vinney Chopra or Ethan, you know, any of my team members, or Ruthie or Ralph. I mean, we got so many marketing professionals in my team, you know, and we would love to get you on board. So thank you, and we'll see you next time. And right there, thank you again so much.
Thank you for having me, man. This is fun.
It's such a pleasure. Such a pleasure.
Thank you.